Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video. Thank you so much for being here. I am so grateful that you guys are here. You guys, today I'm going to be doing a little bit of different video today. I want to talk about something. A lot happened today actually. Today I achieved one of the biggest goals that I've set for quite some time now. It's been years. So in the gym community, there's like this thing of it's like a bench press and you bench 2 plates. Anyways, if you know, you know. If you don't know, then you don't know right now. But it's a huge milestone. Okay, it's a huge milestone, and it was one of my goals for a very very long time. And I just want to talk a little bit about my journey. So yesterday, one of my best friends, JJ, I met him in the gym. He's my gym friend, and his grandfather passed away, and so he was telling me about his grandfather, and he was saying that so his grandfather, I think if I remember correctly, Jay, you can correct me if I'm wrong in the comments below, but he was saying that his grandfather is from India, and he was one of the only doctors at the time of for a few villages in like 1975 or something like that. And though he could have gotten rich, right, because he was like one of the only doctors in the area, instead, he went to a bunch of small, not as well off towns and cities, and he would treat patients there for free because, everyone needs healthcare, everyone needs a doctor and stuff. And so, he wasn't just all about the money, it wasn't just all about the fame and stuff like that. And I'm sure he was probably just out of school and everything. And so it's just important that the story of his grandfather is, he kind of came from nothing, a very poor family, is if I remember this correctly. I'm sorry if I'm not saying it correctly, but he comes from a poor family, and he could have really marketed his skills, he could have really made a lot of money and did that, but instead he spent a lot of his time helping people who couldn't afford the healthcare, right? He was one of the doctors there. And so eventually, obviously the money came afterwards, and he ended up building a house attached to his practice of like a hospital or something, so he didn't have to leave his home. He was always working, right? And so it was just a really inspiring story that his grandfather was just somebody who was so amazing. And so I'm sure he's resting in peace, but yeah, so today, so we didn't go to the gym yesterday, but then today we came to the gym today, and as I was walking back, I was like, oh my gosh, I know JJ, I know your grandfather is here, I can feel his energy, I know he's here, right? And today is the day that I hit the biggest goal that I've been going for so long. And it literally didn't even feel real for so long. And the funny thing is, the way that I met JJ, right, it was just kind of fluke. Like, I don't usually go to the gym that he goes to, but I was just there because I was around the area. And then he became one of my best friends. Like, JJ, well, obviously you're watching this, but yeah, I freaking love you, man. Like, you became one of my best friends. And I remember like in November or December or something like that, I was like, please, I want to manifest. I want to, well, probably a little bit before that, but I was like, come on, I want to manifest getting this goal that I want, the 2 plates bench. Okay, that's what it's called, the 2 plates bench. And I'm trying to manifest it. I was like trying and trying. I've been working at it for like 5, 6, 7 years. It's like, I'm not even lying. It's been that long. And so he pretty much was the brains behind our workout program. He was telling me, what I need to eat more, and just hyping me up and just being there every single day, and we work out together pretty much every single day now. And I just want to tell you guys that the people that come into your life play such an important role. And if you guys don't have a JJ in your life right now, you gotta go find one. I'm serious, you guys gotta find one. But no, I really do feel like he's part of my soul family. I feel like I can tell him anything. I feel like he just understands me, which is great to have a friend like that, you guys. And where I'm going with all of this is that I want you guys to be the friend that the people who come into your life, I want you guys to be the JJ. I want you guys to, be that person to, judge. And I remember when I first met him, I was like, what's different about you is you don't judge anybody. Like, you're not a judger. You know what I mean? And so he, where am I even going with this? I just want to say that like people will come into your life and they'll have a big impact on your life, and it's important to say thank you, and it's important to say you're grateful for them, and I'm sure he is grateful for me in his life too, right, JJ? Right? You better be. And no, I'm just kidding, but you will always have an impact on someone's life, and it's important if that's going to be, a good impact or if it's going to be a negative impact, right? We always want to make positive, lasting impressions on people, and I think that's just by going into every interaction with an open mind and an open heart and, a non-judgmental way of thinking. And, we can all learn something from this by wondering, okay, who are you and who do you want to be? And what is the role that you want other people to play in your life? And what is the role that you want to play in other people's lives? Right. And also, if we look at his grandfather, like, yes, eventually he has his own practice. He has probably a really nice house. And he said it was built attached to the hospital and he was just a homebody. So he didn't even have to leave home to go to work and help everybody, right? So he was back and forth. And so it's important that it's not always about the money, it's about the passion. Obviously, if it was just in it for the money, all right, JJ's grandfather, if he was just in it for the money, then he would be charging people. He wouldn't be going to doing all of this pro bono work. He wouldn't just be helping the people who are not so privileged and not making any money out of any of this and just, being such a great guy. And that's because he was following his passions. He was following something that he truly loved, and he truly loved helping people, and I'm sure he truly loved being a doctor. And so let's learn something from that. So I want you guys to really think about your passions today. I want you to think about, how are you a positive influence on other people, and how are other people a positive influence on you? And it's also made me realize is like, I don't talk to a lot of the people that I used to talk to last year, 2 years ago, 3 years ago. And it's not because, they're horrible people or anything like that, but it's just because sometimes you grow apart from people and sometimes you don't resonate with them, especially if you've gone through like a spiritual awakening, especially if you've started to realize shit about life and you started to realize, oh, maybe, being shallow or being very materialistic and, gossipy, and when people are very negative all the time, maybe they're not the best people to be around. And, sometimes you can help them. And then there's some people that you literally just can't even help. They can't even help themselves, and you try your best. And that's, sometimes people need to change for themselves, right? They're not going to change because you ask them to, right? And so, yeah, where else do I want to go with this? I'm sorry this video is all over the place. I just wanted to say that it's important to really look at your passions, look at what you're interested in. What would you do for free? Okay, what would you do? What would your passion be? Because I really feel like if you look at the things that you would do for free first and then try to, the money will come afterwards. If you follow your passions, I really truly believe that the money will come afterwards. I really honestly do believe that. Obviously, have another job, have a stable income and everything like that. But if you're really passionate about something, okay, if you have a skill or if you love to do something, I really feel like you should try to hone in on that. Try to allow yourself to explore that opportunity in any way that you can. All right. If you're a little bit privileged and you have some money saved aside and you just want to try to go all in, maybe if that's an option for you, why not, right? Why not trust in what you're interested in, trust in your passions, and, trust in the universe to take you another few steps after taking the first leap onto the stepping stone. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So yeah, that is the video today, you guys. Not picking any cards. I'm sorry, but I went through all the comments today and I wrote down all of the reading ideas that you guys gave me. Thank you guys so much, by the way. I really appreciate that. Especially Ali. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Yeah, if you guys want to see anything in particular, tomorrow's video is going to be specific messages for how to be more confident. So make sure you subscribe, you guys. I make a daily video. Okay, every single day, you guys. I am here and I'm recording it of this day. Okay, these are not pre-recorded. Sometimes I have to go to bed at like 3 a.m. and I'm just like, oh fuck, I gotta do the video today. And I do, and you can probably see it. And my voice is probably really raspy, but hey, that's okay. At least I did it, right? You guys, confident. I'll say this for tomorrow, but a little sneak peek is confidence comes from being honest with yourself and following through to yourself with the things that you say you're going to do. Okay, that's how you build confidence, by the way. If you say you're going to do something to yourself, and actually do it, that really builds up your confidence. Because it's, yeah, I'm gonna leave it for tomorrow. But you guys, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you guys, all of you. This year has been crazy. I'm so grateful for where I am right now. I'm so happy to have the people in my life that I have in my life right now. And shout out JJ, shout out JJ's grandfather. And you guys, I love you so much. Okay, I love you guys so much, and I want you guys to love people so much too. Okay, love people because they're, this is, humans are social creatures. Okay, we can't have one without the other. Okay, video games, for me at least, are not even fun unless there's other people in them playing with them with me. All right. So, anyways, you guys, I love you so much. I'm gonna give you big kiss, you guys, and I will talk to you soon. Oh, also, like this video if you like this video. Comment down below if there's anything in particular that you would like to see. And you guys, I will talk to you soon.